On to, is that on?
Yep.
To some of the claims that Zach made. Two of them. First of all, he made the claim that Iraq will not be stable for us to leave, and he gave some evidence. But, see, the counterpoints that I want to make are, number one, the drawdown and the removal of troops will be done in a responsible and organized fashion over a period of time. And number two, I want to, I guess, reiterate the point that I made, that the government over there is becoming stronger. So first of all, the drawdown and removal will be done in a responsible and organized fashion. As we talked about, in August of 2010, we're going to take out 2/3 of our forces, and then in December of 2011, we're going to remove all of them. So the remainder force that's going to stay in August of next year is going to have four different parts. The first part is 15,000 to 20,000 troops that are combat troops to guarantee security. The second is 10,000 training and advisory troops. The third is a small special op force to fight the Sunni insurgents. And the fourth is about 10,000 troops for headquarters and logistics. So we're going to leave a sufficient number of troops and a specialized number of troops to maintain the stability over there and to get Iraq on its feet. Second, the government is becoming stronger. I mentioned that they had elections in January and they established a government. Well, it's been a few months since that government's been established, and just May 24th, just a few days ago, Campbell Robertson wrote in the New York Times that the Prime Minister, Nouri Maliki, is extensively cleaning out his top cabinet members who have been singled out for corruption and mismanagement. So he's cleaning up his government. He announced that on May 24th. May 26th, 2 days later, this is from an article by Timothy Williams of the New York Times, the Iraqi trade minister resigned because of accusations of corruption. So already we see that this government is cleaning itself up and becoming more self-reliant. And I want to respond also to the solvency claim that Zach made. He asked, why stop doing what's effective? He's talking about the violence being reduced. But I think that the reduction in violence supports our policy. Violence has decreased significantly. I agree with him. The Institute for the Study of War released a fact sheet in September 2008, and it showed that high-profile attacks, which means explosions, decreased from 130 in March of 2007 to 40 in August of 2008. Iraqi and U.S. military deaths have decreased from 310 in July 2007 to 60 in February 2008. So the violence is decreasing. That's some dated information. That's 2008, but I have some more recent information. General David Perkins, who's the top spokesman for the U.S. in Iraq, on April 26th said, he's talking about the attacks, said they're much less sophisticated. We're not seeing 50 and 60 dead that we used to see. And General Atta, who's the spokesman for the Iraqi security forces, said insurgents can no longer mount coordinated attacks. And then just this Monday, May 25th, in the New York Times again, in an article by Rod Nordland, General Perkins said insurgent attacks are half in May what they were in April. So just over the last month, attacks have decreased by half. So if this trend continues, our drawdown of troops and our removal of troops will leave a stable situation in which Iraq can fight for themselves against the insurgents.